Hiya, just another video from me. Like all my videos, I ask you to have a listen, obviously, and if you like it or agree with it or whatever, or disagree, then feel free to share. Anyway, this is something I've written earlier. I've posted it around and stuff, but I thought I'd do a video of it as well. I feel like I speak better than I write sometimes, so I'll give it a go. Basically, it's about, I'm just asking the question, what the hell is going on in this country at the moment, in the UK? Just bloody corruption everywhere, isn't it? So anyway, yeah, here we go then. Just what the hell is going on in the UK? We have already seen the Murdoch Empire shown to be full of corruption, hacking phones, etc. The links between Andy Coulson and David Cameron have been highlighted. The fact that Rupert Murdoch and others funded largely the Conservative political campaign which subsequently saw them elected. What has happened from this? Has David Cameron been arrested? Has he been brought in for questioning? No. We have seen David Cameron and others in government go on tours of the Middle East, only a few months before Libya was bombed, and the same with Iraq and Afghanistan and other places across the world, including Somalia. The media harnesses all its energies in showing us the rebels in Libya. They show us one side of the story. What is not so often mentioned is that Gaddafi and Libya... Sorry, I lost my line. What is not so often mentioned is that Gaddafi and Libya were supported by West for years, decades. We are on both sides of the conflict and then stand back and watch the fireworks. We have money to spend on war, but no money to feed people, both here, in this country, and across the planet. You only have to take a look at the Horn of Africa to see this totally corrupt, unfair and systematic killing taking place. We have the world's largest arms fair coming to London soon, the DSEI. Why do we have to kill people, simply put? Couldn't we instead use the money we spend on killing people, instead spend it on feeding people, or educating people, or housing people? It is a disgrace. We have seen the MPs dragged out with the hacking scandal. We have seen them shown to be the thieves that they are, claiming second home allowances, claiming through their expenses, all on the taxpayer. Then we see them in Parliament, standing there, having the audacity to condemn people who looted shops across London. Then you flip over the TV channel and see scenes of people with guns, anarchy on the streets of many countries in the Middle East. The news anchors and pundits celebrate the people's uprising. We have seen over 300 deaths in police custody in the UK since 1997. How many police officers have been investigated and subsequently charged following these deaths? None. You know, when I hear David Cameron say, "What we have witnessed across Britain's streets is moral collapse," you know, I couldn't agree more. Yes, we have seen and are seeing moral collapse, I think. This isn't only on the part of the looters. This is also throughout the people who are supposed to be representing us, the people. The illusion of democracy is failing us as a human race. We see small African children on our television screens with flies in their eyes. We have been numbed by the television, our eyes blinded, our moral compass twisted inside out. We saw Boris Johnson with his broom sweeping the streets of London with the proclaimed moral army. The only thing is, Boris never cleaned an inch. It was all a PR stunt. He arrived in a Range Rover, then left as soon as the photos had been taken. For there ever to be peace in this world, I believe we need to see justice. That means everyone. For far too long, we have seen socialism for the rich and capitalism for the poor. It seems to me, time after time after time, all of these stories that come out are around for a short while and then are swept under the carpet. What are we to do? Not so long ago, we were hearing all about the unpaid tax bills of many businesses operating both here in the UK and across the world to evade tax paying. Boots, Vodafone, RBS, Topshop were just a few that got a big mention, but there were more, many more. My friend tells me to stay calm and not get angry. I'm not angry. I would describe myself as disappointed. I'm disappointed that we seem to be saturated in all this information that tells us all about the corruption. But what is done about it? Nothing. Business as usual. We are taught that all these incidents are isolated incidents far removed from each other. But I believe they are not. This is a web of corruption which in fact spans the globe. I go outside and it's business as usual for most people. Am I the one that is mad? For most, they seem to stay asleep, content, suckling the breast, being fed whatever is available. I hope in my heart that all of those who have done wrong will be brought to justice. We are all human. The big issue seller, the banker, the dinner lady, the artist. No one has the right to be, or to be seen to having more power over another human being than anyone else. This has to stop. We were born free and we will die free. We therefore should live as free as possible. I write this to whoever is reading it with love and compassion, with the fond hope that you and I, all of us, will one day find truth, enlightenment, freedom, justice, and peace. In gratitude, a fellow human being.